Hi, Blake with BlvdHome, and today we're back in the exciting world of laundry towers you can see behind me. So we're going to be talking about this GE set. You're going to say, Blake, that's not a laundry tower. You're right, it's not a laundry tower. This is your standard washer and dryer combo. But with the popularity of these wash towers nowadays, and the reason they're popular, and we've talked about in other videos, and so I'm going to say it again, and so if you watch the other videos, just hit rewind because you know what I'm going to say when I say this. The best thing about this is your controls are in the center, so everybody can operate them. You know, it's really hard to operate these because the control panel is way up high up here. And to add to boot with the GE ones, they're at an angle. Now, the angle is great when you're on the ground, but when you're got it on top of the wash machine, well, the angle faces toward the ceiling. Let's think about this. If I'm short, let me do my Hobbit impression. I'm trying to see that, I don't see much. So it's really hard for you to operate this up here. GE might be having a wash tower coming in the works, I don't know. I would assume they would because of the popularity of them, because you get good load capacity, easy to operate. I've had very good results with them. People have been happy with them. They work well. Serviceability's been really good on them, but we're here to talk about the GE one, so let's get back around to the subject we're talking about here. They do have a feature that is available, and it's on this model here that they have available. Now, it's not on all the models, but it's on their higher end models. They can link together. So basically you can connect Bluetooth from the dryer to the washer. Once you get these connected up Bluetooth together, they have this great feature on the wash machine where you can actually control the dryer. It's limited in what it can do, but it does work. You have a dryer control button right here. If the wash machine is on, you can press the dryer control button as long as these are connected together via the Bluetooth. When the washing machine is done, looking at roughly the weight of the cycle, how long it took to wash it, you know, how dirty the clothes were, a bunch of other things, and basically what settings you had set for the washer. This will automatically, when you press the button, it will automatically tell the dryer what you had in the wash machine and change your settings up here where you can't reach or can't see, or you don't want to break out the step stool, I guess. It will automatically set what it believes is the optimal setting. When you put your clothes in there and you get it loaded up, you can press the dryer control start button here and the dryer will start. So it will run an automatic setting for what the washer thinks it needs to be set for. You can turn the washing machine off, because I'm sure that some of you are saying, well, what if you turn the washing machine off? Is it going to turn the dryer off? No, it won't. You can press the start button again. The dryer will stop. If you need it to stop, you can open it up, do what you need to do. If you forgot something in there, something you found on, that fell on the floor, you can start it, stop it, put it in there. So that functionality is still available to you. If you want to run a timed dry, there's a button that says Tumble Care Time Dry right above it. On that particular one, if you press that button, it will show you on the display on the washing machine the time that you set for you. So you can press it once, it'll say 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then it's a time dry cycle, which means it's going to run for that time, and then at that point it's going to turn off. So in saying that, you're probably saying, well, gosh, why do I have all these features up here on my washing machine, all your refreshes, all your other things on top of this? Just because you have the ability to do that, it doesn't mean that this dryer doesn't have full functionality. Even though they are linked Bluetooth, this is completely separate, and you can still use all the functions up here as long as you can reach them if it's stacked. If your husband's tall, you can say, honey, I need this to be set for this, or you want to pull out, break out the step stool. About your only options you got here. This does solve the problem of having a full-size wash machine and a full-size dryer stacked on top of each other and be able to operate the dryer easily, but you are limited on what you can select. And that's really the drawback to it. It's not necessarily a game changer or a game loser. It's better than nothing. We'll call it a draw. Do I think it's a good thing? Yeah, I do. I mean, if you like the full size, great. If you don't mind losing a little bit of capacity and you want to go to a tower unit, definitely go to a tower unit. So load capacity of this standard GE unit here is 5 cubic feet. Now, the wash towers for both the Electrolux and the LGs, they're 4.5 cubic feet. So there's not much of a difference, but if you have something really large, that 0.5 cubic feet could make a big difference to you. But that is the actual load capacity size difference between the standard washer stacked on top with the dryer stacked on top of it versus the wash tower. So it's not a whole lot. Now, these give you a little bit more flexibility because as long as GE keeps this style around, which has been around for quite a few years now, if the washer breaks or the dryer breaks, you can just pick it up and change whatever dryer or washer you want and stack it back on top of the other one. Versus where you have a laundry tower, that's not a option for them. But anyhow, that's how that works. So if you're interested in this full-size laundry and you're looking for that compatibility and that feature, definitely check these out. These are decent washers and dryers. I mean, I rate them about number 3, as far as my top 3 I like. And if you want to know what my other likes are, check out my other videos. I hope this video has been informative. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. It helps us out, and we'd like to give you new content, and we like to share what we can with you to make your selection of your new appliances or features you have in your appliances more usable for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.